In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way of drafting a basic bodice block pattern. If you'd love to watch more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and give this a thumbs up. So I'm going to be using the following measurements, as you can see displayed on the screen. You're going to take your body measurements, and these are the measurements that we're going to work with when drafting the bodice. Step number 1, I'm going to get my pattern drafting paper and I'm going to fold it at the center. As you can see, I'm just folding my pattern drafting paper at the center. Step number 2, I'm going to get my measuring tape and mark my shoulder to bust measurement. As you can see, then I'm also going to mark my shoulder to waist measurement and my shoulder to the full length of the bodice block. So you just have to measure your shoulder to bust measurement and shoulder to waist measurement, as you can see displayed, and shoulder to full length of the blouse, which is also the hip. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is draw a horizontal line across the points that I just marked. So this is the shoulder to bust. As you can see, I have 2 points there. Ignore the first one, we just work with this other one. This is the shoulder to bust. I'm just drawing a horizontal line and I'll just label it as my bust line with letter B. Then this is my waist. I'll draw a horizontal line and I'm also going to label it as my waist with the letter W. The next thing I'm going to do is mark my shoulder measurements, divide by 2. This was taken by placing the measuring tape from one shoulder to the other, then divide by 2. I'll mark it over there. Then I'm also going to mark my neck width measurement, which was taken by placing the measuring tape around the neck, then divide by 6. Then I'm going to mark my neck depth measurement. So the neck depth, you can determine your neck depth. I'm going to work with 3. Then this neck depth is what I'm going to connect to my neck width to shape my neckline. So from the shoulder line, I'm going to go down by ½ an inch, and this will help me to slant my shoulder. So remember, this was the shoulder line, shoulder divide by 2. So I'm going to go down by 1 inch, then connect it to my neck width. So I'm just going to get my ruler and connect my slanted shoulder to my neck width. As you can see, then I'm going to shape my neckline by connecting the neck depth to the neck width. So I'm just going to shape my neckline, as you can see. The next, we're going to work on the armhole. So I'm going to you need to find your armhole measurements by placing the measuring tape around your arm, then divide by 2. Whatever you get, you're going to place it over there, coming vertically downwards. Connect the points, as you can see me do. Then I'm going to draw a horizontal line across. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to shape the armhole. So to shape the armhole, you need to find the midpoint of the armhole line. This point here, find the midpoint. Then whatever you find, so you can just fold your tape, your measuring tape, in order to find the midpoint. Then at the midpoint, you're going to go inwards by ½ an inch, and this will help to shape the armhole. So I'm just going to curve, but before I do that, let's mark the bust circumference divide by 4 measurements plus wearing ease and seam allowance. I'll mark it on the bust, and that's the same measurement I'm also going to mark on this chest line. This line is the chest line, so the same measurement I'll put on the bust will be also on this top line. So bust circumference divide by 4 plus seam allowance and wearing ease. I'll mark it on this line, as you can see me do. Then it will also be dropped down to the bust. Then I'll move on to my waist circumference divide by 4 plus seam allowance and wearing ease. I'll mark it on my waist. Then I'm going to connect the points. So now we're going to shape the armhole. I'm going to go in by 1 inch. then connect the points to shape the armhole. So I'm just going to connect with my free hand. If you have a French curve, you can use a French curve. So I'm just going to shape and connect with my free hand. So this is how you easily draft a basic bodice block, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.